Hey guys, today's video is going to give you 5 tips on how to do self-care for entrepreneurs and creatives. Let's get into it. Number 1, do not book every weekend with work. If you are like me and you are a working small business entrepreneur, you know that a lot of work for small businesses take place during the weekend. This is the most important thing that you can do for your mental health and your physical health. Do not book every weekend with jobs. You will need time for your family, your own personal events, and for your physical and mental care. Make sure that you are calculating yourself into your schedule. Trust me, this one is very important and you'll thank me later. Number 2, schedule your work tasks and set a timer. As a photographer, videographer, you know that you go to events and places all the time, and you not only do your work there, but you bring tons of work home, and that includes editing. One of the things that you can do to make sure that you get your work done in a timely manner to give back to your clients on a good deadline is to schedule your work task and set a timer. I usually edit in the evening, and the best thing that I could have decided to do was to set a timer. If I don't set a timer, I'm probably going to be working all night long, and that just isn't good for me physically or mentally. So what I do is I say, I'm going to give myself 2 hours to edit tonight, sometimes 3, depending on what time it is that I start. And then after that 2 or 3 hours is gone and my timer is up, work is done, and whatever is left gets pushed to the next day. Number 3, write down your thoughts. We all have tons of things to do and little time to do it, especially entrepreneurs who are working entrepreneurs. The stakes are even higher if you have a family. So the best way to keep yourself on track and in your schedule to get all of your work done as well as your personal needs is to write down your thoughts. For me, most of my thoughts come to me at night when I lay my head down to go to sleep. I don't know what it is about my roaming thoughts in the middle of the night when it's time to rest and unwind. But what has helped me is I keep a journal next to my bed, and anytime I have a thought about something that I need to do, it could be as little as there's a bill that I know I need to pay that randomly comes up in my head at the middle of the night, or it could be what do I need to do the next day to get a client's photos edited and out the door. Because this thought is coming to me in the middle of the night, I make sure to get my little journal out and write it down in my notebook so that in the morning or the next day, I will not forget that that is a task that I need to complete. Number 4, if the math ain't mathin', raise your prices. As entrepreneurs, we do want to make sure that we are giving our clients the best bang and value for our services. However, we must realize as entrepreneurs that the business does not run itself. It is not free to run a business. There are so many expenses that come along with a business, and you can easily get to a point where you are not making any money if you are not carefully watching your expenses. In photography, we need to make sure that we have the latest software to edit our photographs. Even for videography, we need to make sure that we have the proper software to do just that. We also need to make sure that our gear is up to date, and we need to keep websites running and marketing tactics in full gear. These things cost money, and if these services and products that we use to keep our business going go up, then our prices need to match and do the same. It's very easy for small business entrepreneurs to not go up on their prices, matching the economy, and get left behind, finding themselves not making any money at all. The way that I specifically keep in tune with the needs for my business prices is around tax time. Tax time will definitely let you know if your prices are too low or if you're doing a pretty good job with the ones that you have. And by the way, that's another expense, paying your accountant to do your business taxes. And number 5, get some sleep. Getting some sleep is usually a tip that I always put into my videos for videographers and photographers. Our services are twofold. We go and take the pictures and the videos, but then we also, at the end of the day, bring work back to the office to complete it. And so the work is not done just at the time that the event takes place. If we are not careful, we will burn out quickly. It's a very physical industry, carrying around very heavy equipment and sitting at a desk for hours and hours editing. So one of the best self-care tips that I can give to any entrepreneur, especially photographers and videographers, is to get your rest. It's easier said than done, but if you focus on making sure that that is something you know you need to do, baby steps, you'll get there. If you got to the end of this video, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If you liked all of the tips that I mentioned today, please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with another entrepreneur that you know who may enjoy some of these tips. These self-care tips were some that I learned along my journey, and I hope that they will help you along with yours. Until next time, peace.